Today is March 1st and I am starting a fully vegan month. I kind of just want to do it more as like a spring cleaning of my body. I feel like I ate a lot of animal protein over the winter. I mean, we're still in winter, but for most of the winter I ate a lot of animal protein and cheese mainly, and it was just kind of weighing me down. So I figured this would be a nice refresh. And if you don't know already, I was vegan for 2 years of my life, from 2008 2010-ish. So I know the ropes, and I'm really excited because I always feel my best when I eat completely plant-based. Excuse my nails, they're terrible. I really need a manicure. So I have a banana right here, and I'm just literally gonna kind of cut it into little chunks. And like I said, I'm just having a random craving for this, and I would put it over toast, but I ran out and I'm too lazy to go and get it downstairs. So now that I have this cut up, I'm actually gonna measure out the peanut butter. And this is the one that I'm using, Justin's peanut butter. I actually like the peanut butter better than the almond butter. And it's creamier, it has a sweeter taste, so it's kind of perfect for the morning when I'm usually craving like fruit or something sweeter. So a serving size is 2 tablespoons, and I'm like a total scoop it out of the jar girl, and I can definitely get a little carried away, so I'm gonna portion control myself this morning, and I'm actually gonna portion it out with a tablespoon measure, and I've really never done this. Okay, so there's 1 tablespoon, and I'm just gonna kind of pour it out onto the plate, and then when I eat this, I'll sort of spoon it up with the bananas. So that's 1. Very sticky. And there's 2. And I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what that looks like. It's actually a lot of peanut butter. I'm actually surprised. So I'm just gonna go to my desk and dip these little guys into the peanut butter. Hi, I'm back. So it was a very busy morning, and I looked up and it was 11:45, and I'm hungry because I didn't have a snack, and normally I like to have at least a piece of fruit between breakfast and lunch. So I'm gonna make a quinoa bowl with a bunch of veggies that I had already roasted last night, which is my biggest tip. Just roast a bunch of veggies, put it in the fridge, and then you can put together meals really easily. So the only thing I really need to cook is some broccoli. I also have a bag that's about to expire, so I'm gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone and cook the broccoli for my lunch. So I have a skillet just heating up right now, and I'm actually not gonna use oil. By the way, this is my spice drawer, and ignore my mismatching socks. Embarrassing. So this is my main spice drawer. I have some extra spices in the pantry, which is right there. I'm actually gonna use olive oil cooking spray. This is the one that I use and I love. So I'm just going to add some in here. This is pretty much heated up, so I'm just gonna add in this broccoli, which I bought the florets already chopped up. I do that a lot when I have a busy week. It's just easier. All right, so I'm gonna add some in here, and I'm gonna cook a little extra because I'll keep that in the fridge for snacking later or just meals later in the week. Here's my pepper. And the salt. So because I'm not pre-boiling this broccoli, it's taking a little long to cook, and frankly, I'm hungry, so I'm going to actually chop it up into really smaller pieces, and then I'm gonna cook it again. All right, so I have my cutting board here, and I'm just gonna lay out the broccoli from the skillet right here. Let me just adjust the camera. Okay, I'm just gonna take a big knife, and I'm gonna literally just chop it. Kind of like you would do with Brussels sprouts, or anything like that. Alright, simple as that, and now this will cook much more quickly in the skillet. So I'm gonna go add it in over there. Okay, so I have my bowl right here, and I'm gonna add in some quinoa, which I pre-prepared. It's tricolor quinoa. I think I got it from Bob's Red Mill, actually. And it's cold, but I kind of like cold quinoa, so I'm not going to heat it up. Obviously, if you don't like cold quinoa, you would heat it up. And then I have these pre-roasted veggies, and I've done this in a previous video. It's butternut squash and sweet potatoes. And I can't really tell which is which, but that's fine. It smells and is delicious. I'm gonna add in here. I'm gonna save a little bit because I want to eat them later as snacks. So that's what I have so far. And then I have an avocado, which I saved from some recipe testing yesterday. So I believe I do have a full half left. So I'm just gonna add that in there. first just kind of slice it up in here. This is what we're working with right now, and I'm just gonna wait until that broccoli is done cooking. All right, so our broccoli is done. Beautiful. And I'm just gonna add a little bit into my bowl here. Yum. I love broccoli so much. And broccoli has so much calcium and actually is pretty high in protein, which is great, especially because I'm going vegan. And there we go, a quick quinoa bowl, the broccoli, avocado, roasted sweet potatoes and butternut squash, and the quinoa. I'm done. Excited to eat. Alright, so I just finished making a recipe for the blog and I'm about to eat it. So I figured A, I would show you what I'm eating, and B, I would show you a little behind the scenes of what it looks like when I make something for the blog. So I'm gonna turn you around. Alright, so it's actually pretty clean. I kind of cleaned as I went, but the sink is another story. So this is my workspace. I cooked everything. This is actually what I print out when I'm testing a recipe, so I kind of make notes as I go along. And then I walk over here into my living room. This is my living room. It always looks really blue because they're actually blue tinted windows, which is a huge bummer for me in terms of photo editing. Okay, so I walk right over here. I have some utensils here that I use for my food photography. Here's all my linens. And then I walk over here, and this is where I photograph. So I just put this little marble, it's actually, I think, wallpaper that I put on a foam board. It's really flimsy. People think that I have this gorgeous marble kitchen, but I do not. And then I have this board deflecting the light. And I made, let's see, I made roasted beet noodles with balsamic. So it's roasted balsamic beet noodles, and then I roasted Brussels sprouts with some soy sauce, and then I made a hummus dressing that's amazing, but I think you could eat this just as a side dish, maybe with like your favorite protein on top. So this is like a dual recipe. I'm not sure how I'm gonna write it up on the blog yet, but so I'm gonna have some of this just as a snack. We'll just have a little bit, not the whole thing, obviously. That's a lot of food. And this recipe will be on the blog probably Sunday, I'm guessing. Alright, I am going downstairs to get some groceries for some more blog recipes I'm cooking, but also to get a kombucha because a day can't go by when I don't have one, or at least lately that's the kick that I'm on. But I want to show you how spoiled I am and how close the grocery store is to me, since a lot of you guys ask, where do I buy my groceries and what does my grocery store look like? So I will show you. Alright. Alright, I am going outside. I'm walking outside. It's a beautiful day, and that is my grocery store. Alright, I'm back at my desk, and I'm having the kombucha that I just bought downstairs at the grocery store. It's another GT's Gingerade. It's the one I'm really into right now, and I'm just gonna have a quick break before I cook my second recipe of the day. Alright, so it's 4 o'clock, and I'm about to go to the gym in, the next hour or so, but I need a little something. So when I was at the grocery store, I saw these little chia pods. I've never tried one, but something made me want to get it, so I bought it, and now I'm going to try it out. So Alright, so I just took the cover off, and it comes with this cool little spoon inside, and it seems waterier than I thought it would be. So now, it's now or never. I'm going to try it. It's kind of bland, but it has little blueberries in it, which are really nice. Let's try. It's nothing special, but you know what? I need a little protein, and this will do for now. So I'm gonna finish my pod, and I will see you later. Hello again. Excuse my gross appearance. I went to the gym for about 45-50 minutes. I went on the spin bike, I did some lifting, and I feel awesome. And then I walked over to the nail salon. There's actually a nail salon in my building also. I got my nails done because, as you saw before in the video, they're really gross. I even got my toes done. I'm actually going to one of my best friend's bachelorette parties this weekend in Palm Springs over in California. I'm so excited for her. Now that I have that out of the way, I don't want to mess my nails up because I didn't do a gel, and normally I do. This is way too much information for a what I ate video, but I'm basically just gonna throw together all the leftovers from today, which is really sad, and I wish I was making a brand new recipe for you guys, but y'all understand. All right, so I really wasn't kidding when I said it's a bunch of leftovers. So I have a bell pepper and onion stir fry with some corn. I have chipotle spiced chickpeas. This was actually for our blog recipe coming up. And I have leftover butternut squash and sweet potatoes. And then in here are soy glazed Brussels sprouts and the broccoli from today's lunch. And then I think, oh yeah, there is a bunch of quinoa on the bottom. So I'm literally gonna throw all of this in a skillet and eat it and top it with, of course, avocado. I'm adding in a little bit of that corn and bell pepper mixture, some of those spiced chipotle chickpeas. And then the part I'm most excited for are those roasted Brussels sprouts and broccoli. And then I'm gonna add in as much quinoa as I can for protein. I'm literally just gonna heat this up, and this is my dinner. Honestly, sometimes meals like this end up tasting amazing. I mean, these are all really great veggies, and they're all seasoned really well, so I'm sure it'll be delicious. And then, like I said, I'm gonna top with avocado. Okay, everything is done and heated up, so I'm just gonna add that in here. Ooh, it smells delicious. Okay, and then I'm gonna add in the avocado, just another half. So basically I ate half an avocado today. Ah, yes. And there we go, dinner in 5 minutes. All right, I'm on the couch and I'm ready to eat my big Buddha bowl that I made. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And let me know if you have a question, just leave it in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this video. I know you guys are loving these what I ate, so I'm gonna keep doing them. All right, I will see you next time. Bye, have a good night.